call you that.
Okay, thank you.
I'm definitely
Please tell them. Please tell them I guessed 1, 2, 3 of the heroes on Empire, and I guessed. I want to say I'm difficult right now, but they're going to make an attempt just to harass, but I don't even know.
Razor left alone up in this top lane, drops very low to the Rocket Barrage. Now Lanham needs some help as he tries to run himself away. Gets the telekinesis, but 2 different Rocket Barrages, dishing out a lot of damage. Low Hot Dance dropping pretty low there. Oh, Flat Cannon wants to go for that one more shot. There! Beautiful play there from Silent, the signature gyrocopter player himself. Shows us how it's done.
Yeah, that's why you ban the Silent gyrocopter. You can't. You have to respect that. I said it in the draft too. He's just so good with the hero.
Oh, the courier too.
Even
careful. Resolution finds the pickoff on DDC. The Dazzle goes down, and perhaps
See, when he had to originally split XP with that mid hero, it just allows him to catch up. But at top, it's a little bit scary. And Always Want to Fly is looking for that Fiend's Grip setup, and he gets it.
Yeah, there is Yoki and Resolution coming in from the side. Fisher Block is there. Line Strike Array not quite snag at DDC, but with Relocate in, they will be able to finish him off. And RTK nowhere to run to, and certainly nowhere to hide. Empire find 2 as they 5-man up to the top lane.
And that was just such a good relocate combination by these opportunities, because the Razor isn't going to be a space-creating hero, and neither is the Bloodseeker, who's one for the Midas, but this relocate play bottom, it's actually just going to be so great.
Yeah, it's not even needing a relocate, it seems, is just the sleep set into the Lena's combination is enough to get the 1 kill. The rest of EHOME Dual Scepter, so the BKB should be very effective for CTY for quite some time, unless he gets caught by Fiend's Grip, or maybe Empire managed to slow down that BKB with a rotation out from Silent and Aloha Dance. CTY has no extra movement speed, and that Rocket Barrage just ripped him a new one. Lanham's going to try and TP out, runs into the trees, but is still caught by both Dual Scepter as well as Fisher. To stop that TP, so Empire pick up a secondary kill. 7-0 now to the favor.
That
they may not have the positioning these team fights to stop it. Always Want to Fly, hiding on the south side. TP's out, and EHOME don't know a thing. They're still going to be able to get the hook shot onto Silent. Aloha Dance with the relocate out. The Cogs actually push him back. That stops the relocate. And ROTK, he's even going to be able to get out of this one. He hides himself in the trees and starts bottling himself up. Fiend's Grip getting laid down onto the Razor. They pick up both him and the Clockwork. Dual Scepter being placed on the Bloodseeker. Light Strike Array lands. They're going to try and first down CTY before he can go. Always Want to Fly. Yoki gets the Echo Slam in order to finish him off. Now the 2 supports on the run. Fisher lays out Lanham and catches DDC as well. Empire. It started off a little rocky there with the Bane leaving and the Gyrocopter going down, but with just the power of these 2 for a Bloodseeker to sit in, and Resolution with the early Laguna Blade can also pick off heroes like the Bloodseeker, or in this case, Lanham's Rupert.
Yeah, and this is the issue right now. It completely changes the way that EHOME has to play, because now look at them. They're clumped up in the jungle, pretty much watching CTY farm because they're so afraid. And go.
TK jumps on Always Want to Fly. They try and throw out the Fisher in order to push Always Want to Fly out, but it doesn't quite work. There's still the relocate, though. Gyrocopter challenges the Razor. He does have the Rupture on him. CTY, though, is unable to go onto Silent. They do pick up the kill on the Clockwork in the end. Looks like kind of a 1-for-1 trade-off. With the smoke does run out now.
Oh, they spot them too. They know.
See it now, and they're going to make the rotation over. Wisp does come in, positioning himself rather aggressively. He's now going to be jumped in from the hook shot. Aloha Dance does have the tether out. He's going to be able to get himself away. Always Want to Fly actually grabbing RTK with full Fiend's Grip. No interception whatsoever for EHOME because they're trying to focus on Silent right now. CTY with that BKB is able to get that one, but an Echo Slam takes out the Razor, and Yoki hoping to be able to get more, but 2 escape on the side of EHOME. Looks like they'll just have to content themselves with the kill on DDC.
Oh, he's going to keep chase for this.
Yeah, he's going to be able to jump onto ROTK, and a Fisher lane out hits Lanham as well. Always Want to Fly, brain zap. Oh boy, 5 HP. Resolution wants the kill, but Dragon Slave and the range of his right clicks think of the same thing. Right, I feel like that was the first reveal to BKB, like the first chance for them to really dominate a team fight, and they still kind of lost it. And now with the axe coming in soon, Razor almost dropped there to Silent, and Aloha Dance, they come in. There it is, a nice shallow grave gets laid out, and it seems Razor will actually survive. Both Silent and the Wisp are potentially going to go down. They do get the Razor. Silent is also going to be able to get ROTK, but in the end, he'll die to CTY. So a fair trade-off. EHOME will probably be willing to make that trade every single day of the week.
There is vision from... they should spot this out, yeah. They're pinging it out like crazy, and they do want to get in this fight, and ROTK should know that somebody's nearby.
Yeah, they catch him out with the Fisher to lead things off. Now Resolution's kind of stuck, but Yoki actually pinking forward aggressively, hoping to catch some more heroes. I can't really blame him with Empire
be respectively on your course. And so I think if you're EHOME right now, you force the fight wherever you can take it.
EHOME coming down to this bottom lane, Aloha Dance and Silent. Just one step ahead, and now they may actually turn with Resolution coming in from the side. Here comes Yoki as well. He wants to be able to get that good Echo Slam, but it leads off first with a two-man Fisher. The Gyrocopter's down, a large source of their damage. Yoki's just waiting out the BKBs. And now maybe they're going to reinitiate with the Fisher blocking her out. They're actually decently grouped up. Plasma Field still stops Yoki from being able to go further. Resolution doesn't seem to have the damage, so as a full, Empire will back themselves up. It's just
the gap on a lot of their cores. The difference in net worth is actually climbs back up to just around 5K.
Jump in, they managed to get both the hookshot and Rupture being placed on Resolution. He's going to drop rather low. In fact, they even have the dust to spy him out, but a good Fisher separates the two, and Resolution turns around and wipes out the Clockwork. Resolution still has a little bit of, oh, there's the Echo Slam locking down two. They're going to go for CTY, but he has the Shellgrave to save him. Last couple of right clicks, not going to be able to finish him off. Shellgrave gives him way to safety, but our Razor's not going to be as lucky. Silence starts running down. Oh, there's a lot of Midas armor on the Gyrocopter. He actually runs to his very death. And Aloha Dance, who with the relocate play, did get the Bloodseeker, but now as he makes his way back through the tether, it's right through the Razor's plasma field. And Wiz dies as well. The Razor survives. 3 go down on the side of it.
Be careful though, because the Rupture is just doing so much damage. It does look like they want to force down this tier 2 tower.
Tier 2 tower, and the jump in, hook shot. They're going to be able to grab Silent, push him back into the Razor, but the immediate relocate save. And now with the Resolution on the Rupture, seems like Empire are going to be just sitting, turning, and fighting if Empire trying, or EHOME trying to force this one. They still get a really good feed script on the side on the Razor, but there's no follow-up damage whatsoever. Resolution and Silent are focused on CTY. He's going for the kill. The Wiz, he gets it. Blood Rage is back up now. Silent's dead as well. There goes Yoki because the Laguna Blade was stolen on him. And Resolution, the only one to escape, it seems. Empire, another tragic fight for them.
Yeah, this is why
the Solar Quest and the Blood Rage, and a very small window to actually check it and intercept. And now RRTK is going to be able to jump on Aloha Dance, locks inside the cogs, puts a Rupture on him as well, but Aloha Dance will have the room to TP out.
Casting that Rupture does
fight if EHOME are ready for it. And for me, that says Empire have to go for a surprise pickoff.
Here it is.
It looks like with this smoke, they're going to find something. On him. Oh, no. And now this is actually going to turn around on them. RTK gigs the cogs, and they're going to be able to push back, always want to fly. The relocate is here. They're going to try and fight up against CTY. And Silent versus the carry of EHOME, who quickly turns and kills off the bait. Now trying to back himself up. Laguna Blade, not quite enough. He Shellgraves and will be able to get away with a Wisp. Oh, he also goes down to the Razor. Time after time, and this is why perhaps he has such high drafting priority. The Dazzle is really they managed to win a team fight. All of a sudden, they're back in the game.
Oh yeah, they're more than back in the game. They probably take lead again, but Empire just so afraid of losing this fight.
What a beautiful hook shot! Grabs 2 already. There's a 4-staff away, and the relocate out. So they force something. Let's see if they can actually kill Aloha Dance. As he comes back, he's obviously going to go for the immediate tether play. And Yield Scepter is out. Resolution is actually brought back. Shadowblade's over the side. That Fisher kind of blocks out some of the heroes. He lays a lot of damage into ROTK, but not quite enough to finish him out. He's got the Laguna Rupture, and they're going to try and get him. They manage to beat script up CTY, but the Laguna Blade turned around on the Lina. He goes down, so too does the Wiz. Yoki gets a decent initiation, but it's not enough to turn this fight. It seems Resolution, with the buyback, is still trying to win it for them. The Bloodseeker's down, and they seem to have caught the Razor as well. Elgrave goes out, and a TP away, but Yoki is here. Drops it with the Enchant Totem, and they will pick up that kill. Still EHOME, that was them forcing. They won the fight. They forced a couple of buybacks, even if they did lose their 2 cores at the
X. But EHOME doesn't want to get into a fight because they're afraid of the potential of the Aegis right now.
Empire smoked up. Is this going to be another smoke where the 2 teams just pass by each other? No way! 3-man Echo Slam! He locks down 3 different heroes, but can they finish him up? With the Dragon Sleep, they get 2, and Laguna Blade to finish up CTY as well. Clockwork goes down, and the Rangers just left to be feasted on by all of Team Empire. The 5-man wipe, and Team Empire are back in it and ready to win it.
Yoki, are you kidding me?
What a great initiation. Now dropping. EHOME already expended most of their buybacks, but there are a couple of heroes who don't actually have the gold for it. So it seems like Empire, well, they lose the Razor as well. There goes the shallow grave, but they need to be able to get the Razor out of here. He pops his BKB, starts running himself away, but he can't get away fast enough. He dies again. That is a dieback down for 2 minutes. And one laner, Brax, seemingly now turning into two as Empire rapidly rotate to bottom lane to do their work.
There's no Razor, there's no Rupture. The Bloodseeker uses buyback as well, so he's playing so cautiously, but this is going to mean at best for EHOME losing 2 sets of racks right now. And oh my, they've got the Aegis. They might just keep going for this.
Yeah, the blood is in the water, man. 80 seconds left. They still have that Aegis advantage. So starting with the first tier 4th tower that's already down, EHOME are going to be forced into initiation. They go for a Resolution who does have that Aegis. So even if they do kill him here, it won't matter too much. Shalgrave is being popped. Whoa, there goes the Gyrocopter. CTY just tore him a new one and now keeps on moving in for the next. Resolution turns around, misses the Light Strike Array. The CTY is just too fast. Sonic the Hedgehog is coming for you, buddy. Yoki stops CTY in his tracks. He's still got the ankle slam and may use it to try and keep CTY down. No, Yoki! He doesn't get it off in time. Shalgrave now popped, and CTY hoping to be able to catch Resolution, but doesn't quite get there. Empire not forcing any more buybacks. Coming in with a 5-man smoke. Team Empire may be caught here. They've got a couple heroes farming up the jungle. They see something of RTK. Whoa! Intercepted there by a neutral creep. Force taps himself forward. Always want to fly. Still going to be caught, and Empire are going to retreat. They say, see you later, always want to fly. We're not going to try and mount a rescue mission.
Yeah, that's not too big of a loss for them. I think they're perfectly okay with that because EHOME just have to be so afraid. I think that was their YOLO smoke attempt to hopefully get more, and it doesn't cost them the game, but at the same time,
yeah, this is the return kill. Resolution comes back with the Shadow Blade and immediately lands the Yule Scepter Light Strike Array. Looks like a secondary kill. CTY is actually going to try and fight up against Silent. The Cogs actually separates the two. The relocate comes out, and there goes the clock where it'll go. Oh, the Echo! Oh, a 4-man Echo Slam for Yoki. Locks down 4, but there's no damage because the relocate over to the side. Silent is anywhere nearby, and now they're going to try and run away, but Resolution, he's still going to be caught here, it seems. The rest of Empire, what looked to be such a great initiation halfway through the fight, actually just baits more tests from Team Empire. So they've lost their Lina. She's down for 2 whole minutes. Does have a buyback though. EHOME.
Of the game. And so for him not to go for it, I think, is pretty acceptable.
Oh, jump in, and they found Yoki. He still has a Force Staff and will actually be relocated to the side. And they've got this cliff advantage. I highly doubt EHOME are going to force it. TTY throws out the silence. And Aloha Dance actually comes back, immediately hit by the hook shot. They're going to try and burst him down and will be successful. Empire not able.
It doesn't look like Empire want to engage this whatsoever. I think this is the right idea because they don't have enough information on the map.
Oh, hookshot actually snags Always Want to Fly, and the Razor is coming in as well. RTK dodge that Light Strike Array. The relocate is here. They're going to fight this one. RTK is already down and out. They get a feed trip onto the Razor for the rest of Team Empire. Again, abandoning Always Want to Fly. So 1-for-1 trade-off.
Moment. Looks like EHOME are well aware of that. Getting into a fight.
Aloha Dance, he pops the Lotus Orb on himself, but actually puts Rupture on CTY. He gets it tether up to the side and needs to relocate back to safety, perhaps. The Cogs are protecting as well as the Fisher for now. Aloha Dance, even the rocket, another hook shot. Aloha Dance slept up and will be going to soon. Silent actually starts to fight this one, but he does have the Divine Rapier locked up in the Abyssal. There goes that Divine, and CTY actually gets away. They're going to be able to try and turn this fight still. Resolution gets some damage out, but it's not enough. Oh no, Empire just dropped that Divine. Rapier going to be losing multiple heroes here as Bane falls as well. A huge loss there for Empire, who only now have the buy. The one upside is that the bottom and middle lane are still going to be pushing out, but...
Oh, this mid lane, Yoki goes for it!
Oh my god, Yoki just makes the jump and managed to take out the Bloodseeker 2 full minutes. That might have just saved Empire so much.
The CTY was hesitating as they've got the Divine.
They've got Laguna Blade on Lanham. They've got the Divine Rapier in the hands of the Razor. Blood raised up Razor. Doing well over 500 damage a hit. Now the jump in on Yoki. He's been caught. And he will be taken out by the combination of the Laguna Blade and the hookshot.
There's no buyback on him now.
Wasn't there in time. And now, with no buyback, it's going to be a full 4 versus 5. The Gyrocopter's coming back soon, but he needs desperately to be able to help out Aloha Dance of Resolution, who seem to be just running inside of their own bait. Relocate back. Wisp, he actually is going to be able to get back to the fountain in time, but always want to fly, not so lucky. Abyssal Blade is being put on him. Silent drops the call down. Silence actually finishes off. Always want to fly. EHOME now looking for that next target. Silence forced back, and they will now turn their attention to the bottom lane of Rex.
This Razor isn't taking any damage whatsoever. He's got a Scythe device. He has his BKB back up. The Divine Rapier is just doing so much damage right now, and this could just mean multiple lanes of racks.
They want to go for it. Silent. There goes the whole shot as well. Silent can't afford to die second time. Aloha Dance coming in trying to save his ally, but he's down for 1.5 minutes, and that's got to be it. Empire have just lost too much. EHOME, they saw the opening. They took that Divine Rapier away from Empire, and now will win game number 1 with Silence Rapier.
And LAN-M, the double Laguna Blade, has just done so much work. This is going to mean the game, and it's a heartbreaking one for Empire. They were up 2 sets of racks. They had such a big lead, then they battled back from nothing to pick up that 2 racks advantage, but EHOME is just too much for them to handle.
So Empire, Spirit's got to be feeling low as they're now sitting on 3 losses. Really can't afford another